Welcome back to the County Seat. Our topic today has been Public Lands Bill. We've been talking about the Emery County Public Lands Bill, which has progressed right to the point it's going to the legislature and then to our national delegation. So we've covered a lot. The one question that still remains, and I think people are really curious about, gentlemen, what does your bill look like? How is tomorrow with that land bill going to be different than today?
This is a land use bill, and one of the things that became very clear in the scoping meetings that all the resource users said protect our resource use, and the Lands Council has been faithful to do that. And this bill does not close any roads. It preserves the mining and mineral interests. The grazing permittees will be able to graze where they're grazing today. They will not be affected. What it will do is bring certainty as to where wilderness is, not wilderness study areas, but wilderness areas. That will be complete, and so the resource users can plan and have some certainty moving ahead in the future.
And that's all types. I mean, once again, for economic development, I deal constantly with the oil, gas, those kinds of extraction industries. They can handle designation as long as they don't have an axe over their head. And that's really what we're trying to deal with all of the users, is that no more threats or things hanging over their head. They can live with certainty. And that's what we're really trying to gain through this whole process. You know, really big on that is roads. You know, we've been dealing with roads issues. We've had lawsuits in Emery County relating to our now currently 6 road lawsuit for 12 years. I don't think we're any closer than we were 12 years ago. And so what we want to do is include in that access and include in that recreation and include in that all of those things that we feel like we've had this high level of uncertainty and controversy, and basically say this is the plan.
Well, and you got to add to that the fact that it's economically beneficial to the county. We're doing the Sitla trade-outs. Sitla has 100,000 acres tied up into special designations in Emery County, from which they get a total of $25,000 a year in income from that 100,000 acres. That would be traded out into productive lands and a number of other things in the bill that would allow for economic benefit to the county and all the counties that are doing it. So it's not just that we're getting this finality, but there's great economic benefit as well.
And with Sitla's involved, and that helps the school fund as well.
It does,
yes.
Absolutely.
What happens to the wilderness study areas? Very well,
quickly. Wilderness is a much better management than what WSA management. It's very clear, it's spelled out in the language of the bill and in general congressional language. Wilderness study area is simply non-degradation. It's very harsh. We're in much better shape having permanent wilderness than just WSAs.
Okay, very good. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us today on this conversation. It's been very productive. We appreciate your making the effort. We appreciate you for watching. Thank you very much. Tell your friends to be sure to watch The County Seat, and check us out online, thecountyseat.tv, or go to our Facebook page and make a comment. Thank you. We'll see you next week.